Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Danny James. I'm a professional video editor. I'm proficient in my Photoshop work and I hope you can learn a thing or two. So today we're going to do a magazine edition, which means that we're trying to emulate to make a cover art for a magazine. This is one of the ones that I've made. We're going to start on a new slide and everything we're gonna do it so that you can see it. So we want to start off with maybe a title. Let's name this again Star Girl. And the secret to this, according to my experience, is making things as uniform as possible. At least don't mix up fonts, don't try to be all over and use everything. Just be simple and creative, just like that. We have the topic, we have this, we have the headline, and to make it interesting I'm gonna double click on it and I'm gonna make at least one half of the words to be another different color, maybe like white, just like that. You may even choose to remove the or make it like this. I'm gonna go with Arial for now. It's a simple font and it gets the job done. Yes, just like this, but not a bold font, maybe regular. Yes, this is what I was looking for. I'm gonna press Ctrl T on this while on this layer so that I can freely transform this layer to how I want it. And I'm using my buttons, the keyboard direction buttons, to manipulate it whether to the left, the right, upwards, or downwards, and that's okay with me. Let's put maybe Star Girl. Can we give this Star Girl a name? I'm gonna take a text tool and let's give her a name, maybe Terry. Okay, I don't know why they keep on giving me this green color. I'm gonna paste. I love this gray, so I've copied this number or this code so that it can be easy to reference. No, but I wish for it to be something like white because we already have black right here. But let's make it smaller first. Let's make it white. Let me start. Star Girl Terry. And yes, maybe yes, that's all. And we already have a framework for what we are working on. Let's put a title or something that someone is going to read while on the magazine. Making healthy foods, just like that. I'm gonna pick this tool. I'm gonna pick my select tool, and then right here on my properties I'm gonna change the values for the spacing on the lines, and I'm gonna make my font small. And I'm gonna go back to Arial. I'm trying to maintain some uniformity in all of these. Making healthy foods, and with this I found that it's good to change the font size for each individual so that you can always have a way to manipulate everything and give that magazine feel. I'm gonna make the word foods as small as possible so that we're going in a line, maybe from right going diagonally towards this way. Making healthy foods. Again, I'm gonna reduce the line spacing somewhere like 7.9. That's alright. And I'm gonna use Ctrl T to make these smaller. And the most important thing to pull off this look is give it a page. Let's go behind here. Let's put a big P, page 14 maybe, and let's change the color so that it's easy to spot. I'm gonna go with a uniform gray. Let's look at it. It looks very good, or ambitious we can say. I'm gonna double click on the same layer and make this page number bold. Yes, I think we have it. So I'm gonna duplicate this layer so that you can have several sections right here. Let's call these, I need ideas, explore your child's abilities early. Let's do that here. Explore your child's abilities early. So the trick in this one is to make things look different. I can see on this example I made this black, and then I made the fonts and the size on this one and the following words to be same, and the last word to be uniform to the first word of this statement. Let me show you in practice what this looks like. So this, I look at the parameters, it's the size, it's 11.81, and I'm going to come to this lower side, 11.1, something like that, and then I'm gonna make it as big so that it can be almost equal to the size of the word explore, or not. Okay, I'm going to use a value of 17, and then I'm gonna space it and take it slightly below, just like that. And I'm gonna make everything, let's give this a good color, again the same gray, and on the first word the same gray, and the words between I'm gonna make them uniform. I'm gonna make them as uniform as possible so that they can look similar, yes, in terms of size, just like that. And we need to space also the word explore. Yes, I think it looks good. And let's come and edit this other example, daily comfy indoor outfits. Let's come here, daily indoor outfits for, let's say, for kids, and let's give it a page number, maybe page 30, just like that. And then once again we're gonna play with the typography right here. Daily, let's say the word daily remains the same, and you put the word indoor in a good shade. We alternate and maybe come for the word for and give it a good color, and let's make things interesting so we don't have to practice right here. Let's do things daily, and I'm gonna make this a big font, and I'm gonna align everything to the right so that this is the look that you have. Then I'm gonna use Control and Control T so that I can manipulate these however I want, and I need the space between outfits and the word for. So let's work on this because I'm just from enlarging this font. And the word for, I'm gonna make it be similar to indoor in terms of the spacing, so I'm gonna work on the letter spacing so that it can use an equal amount, 540 maybe. Yes, just like that. I think we have a good image, and I'm gonna use a new text layer, 7 tips for better parenting. Immediately I'll change everything to a color that I love. Let's put the gray shade, and I'm gonna use Control T to make things smaller. 7 tips for better parenting. So I'm gonna make the word parenting in white just to get that contrast, as we said while beginning this video. 7 tips. Let's make the word 7 white also. Or can we just make it 7 tips, just like that, for better parenting? And to add on to this, I'm gonna bring the parental advisory tag, and I'm gonna drag and drop it right here, and I can now make it as small as I want. While holding Shift and Alt, I'm able to change the scaling on the same axis, or on the same anchor point just at the middle, and I'll put it right there. Let's look at everything that we've done. So I'm gonna hold Alt and click on this eye to disable everything except this layer, and this is how we eased into things. Toggle, we put the name, we put a first title, another one, and finally a tag. And if you ask me, I think we have a good looking image. We're just gonna make an adjustment to this image, and maybe alter the hue. You see, we have a lot to do. We have many options, so I'm gonna go with a red tone, but I don't want the red to affect the face of the kid or of our model today, for that sake. So with this layer, I'm gonna use my brush tool to deselect her face. I'm gonna press B. We came from this to this. We added a layer, Staggle, Terry, making healthy foods, adding another title, parental advisory, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video. In case you got stuck anywhere or you got confused, feel free to rewind and look back, and I think it's gonna be easy as long as you're willing to put in the time, the effort. Thank you guys, and see you next time. Peace.